What's up, comic fans? And it's time for the previews of the comics coming out this week. So we're gonna hit those comics. We're gonna hit them hard. We got spec books, we got spotlight books, we got FOC books, and we got the rest of the books coming out this week. And we're gonna look at them right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you like comics, you're in the place to be. You know how we do. We start off with the spec books. Let's go. Alright. First off, we have Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, number 1. I actually got a free copy of this at New York Comic Con. A little advanced copy, if you will, which is super duper awesome. Look at this cover though. It's like a little bear just dragging a bloody sack. That's crazy. Alright. This is small town serial killer, upstanding citizen, and adorable brown bear Samantha Song's cardinal rule. After all, there's a sea of perfectly ripe potential victims in the big city just beyond the forest. And when you've worked as hard as Sam to build a cozy life and a thriving business in a community surrounded by friendly fellow animals, folk, warm decor, and the aroma of cedar trees and freshly baked apple pie, the last thing you want is to disturb the peace. So can you imagine her indignation when one of Woodbrook's own meets a grisly, mysterious demise? And you wouldn't blame her for doing anything it takes to hunt down her rival before the town self-destructs and Sheriff Patterson starts literally barking up the wrong tree. Live, Laugh, Shed Blood. Dexter meets Richard Scarry's Busy Town in writer-artist Patrick Horvath's twisted debut of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. Alright, well, this just looks awesome. Cover looks awesome. The series itself looks awesome. I'm definitely going to check this out. I think this could be something that expands into something bigger. Then again, maybe not. Not a lot of spec this week. Oh, we just jumped ahead. Let's get back to the other spec books. By the way, guys, if I sound a little funny today, I had a little oral surgery, if you will. Mouth was numb earlier. Couldn't get this video any sooner than I did. But it's starting to feel better. So, full disclosure there, letting you into the private life of Cup. Alright, next up, off the bat, we have Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy number 1. This is a second printing by John Tyler Christopher. And this book just got leaps and bounds better just because the background changed. But look at that. Negative space, but it's like literally space. Space, the final frontier. This is a cover by. This is also a number 1 in Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy number 1. Alright, but just a really cool cover. Alright, let's get into the spotlight books this week. These are books that just caught my eye. First off, you got Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong number 1. Alright, so we already had Godzilla vs. Kong in a movie. But now we're getting the Justice League jumping in there, alright? So, we'll see. This has a 3.9 average rating out of 5. So, 32 of 35 people liked it so far who have read it. Alright, we're going to move on. We got Berserker Pen and Ink number 1. This is the Spot UV variant, alright, by Garney. This looks totally awesome. And that's why it's a UV. They also have an ink one, and apparently there were some con exclusives. But this is Pen and Ink number 1. And this is the black and white, sketch variant. That's also a very awesome cover. Alright, moving on, we have our last and final spotlight book. This is a ratio variant. This is Wolverine number 36, second printing. This is the 1 in 25 Leinil Francis Yu variant. Just a black and white version of that original cover that was in color, but it just looks dope in black and white. So that's why it's up there. Just the black and white, the shadows, just the difference in tones. Just a really cool book. Alright, let's get into those final order books. That's the end of the final order. But guys, I only have one book coming out of final orders this week. That is Star Wars Visions Peach Momoko cover number 1. Alright. Peach Momoko's writing it. Peach Momoko's the artist. There will be a new character appearing in this. Alright, so that's it. That's why I put this on the list. Alright, we can assume that that new character is also on the cover, but we'll see. Alright, just a quick shout out to this Energon Verse cover. Alright, by, it says Mexifunk down here. But these are 5 separate issues that combine. These are the 1 in 10 variants, by the way, that combined to be, you know, one of those connecting cover variants. I believe there's 7 issues. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is dopeness, 5, and 6. It's 6 issues, not 7. Right, and right now, if you haven't been reading Transformers, you see Starscream there, versing it off against Optimus. Spoiler alert, Starscream right now is leading the Decepticons. Alright, moving on, let's get into those new releases coming out this week. Boom, here comes the boom, ready or not. You have the Berserker, which we just talked about, pen and ink. Alright. Let's see, Coda number 2. You got Dune for the Doom fans. Grimm, which I have been reading, is also out this week. And a couple other books coming out of Boom Studios. Alright. Dark Horse Comics. Looks like new comics this week. But they do have a Mass Effects replica ship. Alright, we're at DC Comics. I remember it is October, so there's a lot of Halloween-ish covers coming out, right? World's Finest, number 20. You got Dan Moore doing the covers. Dan Moore is a really great artist, alright? Let's see what else we have. We have the Trick or Treat Zulu cover, so that's fun. 3 Jokers gets a trade. Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker. We have issue 6 of that coming out. Catwoman is coming out, right? That's part of the whole Gotham War. What else? Joshua Sway with a pretty schwanky Catwoman cover, so that's cool. Alright. Let's keep the party moving. City Boy, which I've heard decent things about, continues on. There's a bunch of books coming out of DC this week. Alright, Green Lantern War continues. You got some more Flash, but this is Jay Garrick the Flash, alright? Part of that Golden Age revival happening. And then you have Godzilla vs. Kong, alright? A lot of covers for that one. If you're really, you know, into this series, which looks like it'd be a lot of fun, you know, pick the cover that works for you on that one. Nightwing. A lot of people love Nightwing. Superman number 7. Superman's been a really awesome book. This is oversized issue number 850. Only a $6 price tag on cover A though, so I'm digging that. You know, not one of those $10 books. David Nakayama with one of his, you know, color splash negative space variants. And Titans number 4 gets the Zulu treat or trick or treat, or treat or treat it says here, treatment. Let's go. We're at Marvel Comics. What do we have coming out of Marvel? Avengers Inc. number 2 is coming out. Read number 1. Interesting story. What else do we have? Let's see. Children of the Vault, Crypt of Shadows, which is kind of a, you know, yearly Marvel horror series. This one will have a new villain that squares off against the Scarlet Witch. Daredevil number 2 is out. As you can see, I ordered that. I'm going to read it, see if we're going to stick with it. So far, I liked issue number 1. Deadpool Batter Blood is coming to an end on 5 of 5. Ghost Rider number 19. Talia Warroad is riding the cycle. You never see that happen. I wonder if that happens in the book. We'll see. Alright, but we also have the Ghost Rider 19 Champions variant. These are like covers that I don't think, well, may not ever come to fruition, but I just dug that one, so I got that cover. The Incredible Hulk is already on issue number 5, and it's been a wild horror ride, and I'm really digging it. Alright, what else do we have coming out? Invincible Iron Man gets an homage. Adi Granov homaging himself. Alright, Iron Man number 11, and you're going to see later he does it again this week. He homages himself one more time. It's Jeff number 1 gets a 3rd printing. That's awesome. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 11. It looks like it's starting a new series and may have a new villain in that series. Alright. Moon Knight 28 is going to start the rise of, Moon Knight dying. That kind of storyline where Moon Knight does not make it. And then that's going to lead into Vengeance of Moon Knight. Alright. So the last days of Moon Knight will be happening, starting with issue number 28. What else? You got Scarlet Witch, The Sensational She-Hulk, issue number 1. Lots of dope covers coming out there. Alright. And then, where we at? Silver Surfer, Rebirth, Legacy number 1. Alright, there's that cover. That should be fun. Spider-Man. Spine-tingling Spider-Man number 1. That's supposed to be a horror-based series. Looks like there's some fun covers there. You got Star Wars number 39. What else do we have? Some more Star Wars, by the way. And yeah, you got Obi-Wan Kenobi number 2. Got Wolverine number 36. There's a second printing by Tyler Kirkham, and there's the 1-in-25 ratio variant we looked at earlier. Let's head off to Dynamite. Always a lot of covers coming out of Dynamite, including Dracolina. Give me that Dracolina. What else? We got Gargoyles number 1, the Halloween special. Red Sonja, a lot of covers there. And Vampirella. Alright, let me hit you off with the rest of the books coming out this week. Let's go. Alright, let's see. There's an Al Capone book, if you're an Al Capone fan. And just keep on keeping on. Morbid Museum number 1. That looks like a horror book, alright, if you're into that kind of stuff. And let's keep the party rolling. Beneath Trees Where Nobody Sees number 1. That is also out. And like I said, guys, that looks like a fun read, so I'm going to get it. I got a preview copy of it, by the way. So I got lucky while at New York Comic Con. And yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, let's go. Big Game number 4 or 5 is out. Fell behind on that series, but I really got to pick it up. I really enjoyed issue number 1. Alright. Let's keep the party rolling. See what else. This looks like a big week for comics, just in terms of like just mass. There's another Cyberpunk 2077 comic coming out. These are really catching on. People are really enjoying it, so grab it if you see it. If you like the game too, I mean, just don't just grab it to grab it. What else we got here? Let's look. And I might be missing something, but grab what you like too. You won't be disappointed if you buy stuff you like. I'm not here to tell you what to buy. I'm just here to tell you what's coming out this week. Granite State Punk coming out. Breaking Edge number 1. The original Granite State Punk was a fun read. Excellent writer on this, so check it out if you want to support indies. Hack and Slash #1. If you're into collecting #1s, there's a #1. There's going to be a ton of #1s. Headless Horseman, #1 out of Dark Horse. It is the Halloween season, and so you will find a ton of horror books. Alright, we're still rolling. Local Man #6 is coming out. Alright, we're on that. The first 5 issues came out, so the first, arc is over. Here starts the second arc with issue #6. And some really cool homage covers, alright, including cover C. Alright, we're at the M's, so we're halfway through. But let's see what else is coming out this week. My Little Pony, for you My Little Pony fans. If you're a brony, all good. Plants vs. Zombies gets a hardcover. Nice. Used to play that game like crazy on my phone when I was younger. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, getting towards the end, guys. So, hopefully you saw something you liked as we get there. Let's see. Some Star Trek stuff for you Trekkies. Alright. Subgenre #1 from Dark Horse. That's gotten some, some heat. Might be a good book. Alright, we're almost towards the end. Like Jay-Z would say, you could have been anywhere around the world, but you're here with me. We appreciate that. Alright, we're in the T's. Looks like we're in the B's. W, Walking Dead Deluxe, #74, okay. If you want to see The Walking Dead in color, and there you go. There you go. And that's it, guys. We're at the end of the list. Thank you for joining me, comic fans. Let's clear up some stuff, alright? The CBC Awards are out. Go ahead and visit the CBC Awards and vote for your favorite channel member, alright? Yours truly has been nominated for 2 awards: Best Unboxing Video or Series, and then Best Speculation Comic Investing, alright? I wouldn't mind if you threw me a vote, but vote however you want. Also, this week starts C3, Comics Curing Cancer, okay? Tomorrow, DJ Links, Wednesday, alright? October 18th, alright? So, I don't want to say tomorrow, and then you watch this tomorrow and you think it's Thursday. October 18th of 2023 at 9 p.m. Eastern, DJ Links will be on Whatnot as part of the fundraiser for Comics Curing Cancer with a lot of exclusives from New York Comic Con. So if you missed your chance at New York Comic Con exclusives, go hit up Whatnot and DJ Links tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. Alright? So comic fans, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for next week's books. Peace. What's up, comic fans? And it's time for the previews of the coming. What's up, comic books? Alright, what's up, comic fans? And welcome to the preview